Hey yo, it's Kill, and we live on KillEmTv. I am your host, Castellano. Shout out to you first and foremost. Anybody that's a fan of real hip hop, real music, y'all get ready for that Lost Files Volume 2, man. It's on the way. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get right into it, right? Cassidy. I feel like I understand what you're doing. I appreciate what you're doing. This from me to you, man. Not nobody in between, not no middleman. I'm talking to Cass, right? Listen, I watched the whole joint, and what you doing, I'm gonna try to break this down like this. What Cass is doing, right, is like me telling the world, and I hate to use this, I don't hate it, but I don't really want to use this analogy, but I think people will be able to, you know what I mean, quickly understand because of the times that we in. What Cass is trying to do is like me walking into, and no disrespect to nobody. No disrespect to nobody. I'm just trying to get a point across. Me walking into a gay club telling all of these men that have sex with other men that is wrong and that's not what they need to be doing. Cass is going to these URL venues using figurative language, bringing the science to battle rap, and it's not being received well. Excuse me, because the era that we in and how they rap. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The first watch, I was catching a lot of it, but a lot of it I wasn't catching, and I'm like, yo, you said you was on a 9. But looking at the bar breakdown and really I just seeing on paper what's being said, is like, damn, he right. Like, it's more complex. It's not just, you know, caught him at the bus stop, bow. Now he getting a bus ride, or, you know what I'm saying? Like something that sounds good in the moment, but really when you break it down, it's really simple. And like I said, Cass, I can appreciate that. But I feel like I said, it's like me going into a gay bar or club and telling these dudes like, yo, man, what y'all doing is gay, and it's not right. I mean, you need to stop doing it the way that you're doing it. Pause. You need to go and find you a woman and have sex with her. This is how it's supposed to be done between a man and a woman. You can't reproduce with another man. You know what I'm saying? It may be true what I'm saying, but everybody in there gonna look at me like I'm crazy, even though I might be telling the truth. So, like I said, no disrespect. You know what I mean? Some of y'all might not like the analogy, but I feel like that's what Cass is trying to do. And it's not really translating well in the venue. Some of it is like the more simpler stuff, like the, you know, while you was driving the cheese bus, I was working with Swiss, or something about Swiss. Like, that was a simple line, but it was fire. It hit. in the venue, like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I gotta watch this joint a couple more times, but I respect Cass for not. I'm sure he could come up with, I'm certain he could come up with way more simple lines like that and really just win over the crowd. But if he did that, he would be conforming to the culture of what battle rap is known as today. You know what I'm saying? So whether he in Philly or Atlanta or California or Toronto, it's most likely going to be received the same way if the same type of fans is in the building. And I gotta be honest, like, at first listen, I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that excitement. I'm looking for that, you know, that bar for bar, just punchline at the punchline rap. But I feel like the old Cass that we, you know, all loved, he's elevated. I don't remember him rapping specifically like this back then. He had more I'm like, or, you know what I'm saying, bars that was more punches. Like it was like every line, every bar, back to back to back. Now it's just, I guess, what he would say, more of the science. And I understand you're not giving away exactly what the science is, but we need some type of understanding so we can get where it is that you're coming from in the moment. Like, not we got to go back and watch the tape and all of that. Or here's an even better one. When Floyd fight, a lot of people say, oh, you know what I mean, it wasn't exciting, it was a boring fight. Like, I'm watching this joint, I'm like, damn, this is kind of boring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when the first look, I'm like the crowd is in and out of it. Artists is doing weird stuff as was to be expected, but it just wasn't the excitement. Like the vibe was just off. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe was just off. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Like, it was just off. It wasn't like, okay, round one is over, now I'm ready for round two. It was just like, I don't know what to think. Like, damn. Like, okay, that was round one. Is round two going to be more of this same type of thing, or is it going to get more exciting? Like, I don't feel like none of Cass' last two battles could have battle of the night, because it's like a weird matchup. I don't know. Like, he would have to match up with somebody that's on that same level of rapping for it to be received differently at this point. But again, I see what you're doing, Cass. I understand it. I appreciate it. I just think it's going to be a long way to get to where you're trying to go. And if you are looking to make that happen, you know what I mean? Like, I hope you plan to stay for a while, because it's going to be a while. You know how long it took for things to be the way that they are in 2019? In 1999, you ain't have dudes walking around here, you know what I'm saying, in the type, it was just different. It took a long time for it to be accepted by society. Now, in order for it to be changed back, you think it's just going to be as simple as 1, 2, 3? No, it won't be. I honestly don't necessarily have artists winning around, like bar-wise, like bar for bar. When you break down his bars, don't get it wrong, he had some punches, he had some joints in there. But his antics and more animated style is what carried his rounds. But he did have some bars in there. I can't fraud like he didn't. But I gotta go back and watch the tape because I can't necessarily say that Cass won every round either. And if he didn't win every round, I'm technically calling it an L. I have to, only for the simple fact that he said it was going to be a 3-0, a clear body. So I got to go back and watch the tape a couple more times, man. Right now, I don't really know how to call it, but I know that these bars is deeper than I thought the first time watching it. So it's only right that I go back and really dissect it and get the proper understanding before I say that it was trash and, you know what I'm saying, what was he thinking, and this is L, and, you know what I mean, like, I really got to do that. So on that note, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up out of here. But on the first watch, the battle just looked like it was a corny joint. Like it just looked uninteresting. It just looked, it was like, damn, wow, really? I'm glad I didn't, excuse me. I'm glad I didn't, you know, jump through loops and holes to make it to this joint. Cause yeah, I'm in Philly and I definitely could have made it. But you know, as I explained to y'all before, I had, you know, my son's birthday celebrations. I mean, we went to the Eagles game and all of that. My folks came in town from Arizona, and just different things like that, man. So at first watch, I'm feeling like, damn, this wasn't even all the hype that it was around it. It wasn't that. But the goal is to break down these bars. The goal is not to have the antics and the performance, so-called performance, be the key to winning the battle. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, everybody jumped out the window and said the same things with the goods battle until we got to the bars. So, you know what I mean? I got to carry this the same way. So, y'all go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what's the vibes, man. Follow me at 215K Castellano. Follow KillEmTv at Real KillEmTv on IG and Twitter. Make sure y'all tap the link in the description. You know, we're gonna keep something new in there for y'all. We're gonna keep something fresh in there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm admitting, man, even for my own music, I don't fully know the science, Cass. So I gotta get a better understanding. You know what I mean? Everything is not always at shock value, and I understand that. So I'm trying to get a full understanding, man. We gonna, you know, that's why you got replay, so you could replay the tape, man. You can watch it again, run it back like a replay, like a relay. So that's what we gonna do, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. You hear me? Scale.